Hey Fred, how are you doing today?
Hey boss, how are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
As normal, I am so sorry to come to you in this very last minute. But the university has hired us and they want us to show their students how to create a statistical report in 10 minutes or less using the Titanic dataset. Fred, can you do that for us, please?
Yes, boss. Yes, boss. I can.
Oh, wonderful. I know they're going to enjoy it.
Hey class, join us for this tutorial.
Hi, class. My name is Fred, and I've been tasked to talk to you guys about how to create a statistical report in 10 minutes or less. Are you ready? I can show you how to break down this data from the Titanic. Remember the Titanic? The question that is being asked of you is what sort of people were more likely to survive using passenger data?
In the Define section, tell your audience all the questions that you will be asking and include all the possible answers, all the possible outcomes.
Once you have defined the problem, then the question is, what are the outcomes? Survived and did not survive. Let's jump in and let's start collecting, organizing, visualizing, analyzing, and providing a solution all within a PowerPoint. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So here's our data set, all right? And here is where we're going to find the raw data. So what I want you to do is we're going to collect 500 data points from this data set.
In the Collect section, tell your audience how you collected the data right.
First, click on your record shuffler. Then you can either do smallest to largest, largest to smallest, either one. I'm going to click it. You're going to see your data update. Once you've clicked on the record shuffler, click in the middle of survived, drag over to fair, and we're going to go down 500 data points. We should stop at 501R rows times 5 columns. We'll copy that, Control C, Command C. Then we'll go over to the Organize, Visualize tab. And right up here, where we're going to paste that entire data set in there. Control V, Command V.
Now we get to use a pivot table to organize our data. So we've defined it, we've collected it. Now we're going to organize it using a pivot table.
And visualize it using a bar chart. Once we have everything highlighted, then we're going to click on Insert, Pivot Table. All right, make sure that everything is selected. Then we're going to click on Existing. And in here, we're going to drop it right below where it says Insert Pivot Table and Bar Chart below, right here. Press OK. We're going to drag gender into the rows. We're going to drag survived into the columns. Then we're going to drag survived into the values section. Now we got to make sure that this does not say sum, it should say count. So we're going to click on value field settings and set it to count. Perfect. So I'm going to zoom in on this just a tad bit. Once we have all of this, we're going to change this to the single click and type in did not survive. And here we're going to single click and type in survived. All right, now we're going to spread this out just a tad bit, go between I and J so we can actually see it. And then once we have all of that stuff, we're going to select it all, click on insert, and we're going to do our bar chart. Select the first one. All right, we're going to drag it down here and make it look neat. Something like that. So then the question is gender an influential factor? Yes. Do females have a higher chance of survival than males? Yes. All right, once we have all of that, we're going to take all of this, highlight it all, copy it. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to paste this over here. All right, we're going to copy that, paste that over here. Control V. All right, we're going to take gender out of there, and we're going to put age in there. All right, so now that we have age, we're going to select on any number. All right, I'm going to slide over so you can see this. All right, any number, right click. You're going to see group. We're going to start from 0. We're going to end at 80. And we're going to go by 20. All right, so now that we have that data, we can select it all. We can now drag it over right below here. Up one more higher. So all we're going to do is insert, bar chart, and we'll do this guy right here. We'll slide this down and show that it looks nice and neat and perfect. Is age an influential factor in terms of the survival rate? Yes. Then we'll go on to this next one right here. Does a young person, 20 to 40, have a higher chance of survival? Yes. All right. Then what we'll do is we'll scroll back up here. We'll copy all of this again. We'll scroll down. We'll paste it again down here. All right, we'll get rid of gender. We'll take gender out of there. And what we'll do is we'll grab, so we're going to grab this T ticket and drag it into the rows section, just like that. 1, we're going to single click on 1 and type expensive. We're going to click on 2 and type regular. And we're going to click on 3 and type cheap. All right. And once we have that, we're going to select it all. Select it all. Then we're going to click on insert. We're going to go to bar chart and select the first one. All right, we're going to take that and drag that right below. All right, so now we can ask the question, is social economic ticket status an influential factor in terms of survival rate? We can say yes. All right, and then we can say, can it be said that a person who bought the expensive ticket has a higher chance of survival? Expensive, the highest chance of survival. Yes. In our case, it is yes.
I want now to do a descriptive statistics. This is the part where we get to do the analysis.
In the Analyze section, this is where you'll do a descriptive statistic and where you actually tell your audience the results of your questions from the Define section.
All right, so we're going to do a descriptive statistic of the fair column.
If you're missing the Data Analysis Toolkit under your Data tab, all you need to do is click on the search bar, type in add-ins, click it, and make sure that Analysis Toolkit is selected and press OK. It will populate to the right over here. All right, click Data Analysis, Descriptive Statistic, press OK. For your input, we're going to click on this bar right here, scroll up and over. We're going to start from the fair and go all the way down. We're going to make sure we got labels. We're going to put output. We're going to put this output right here. We're going to make sure that we have summary statistics and confidence level. Then we're going to press OK. Right. Here we want 2 decimal places, so you can put equals to. Click it. Press enter. And we're going to make sure that this is set to 2 decimal places.
In the Solution section, provide your audience with some kind of recommendation based on those answers that you got.
Did you know that the rainbow was a solution to a problem? God decided that he was not going to flood the earth any longer, and he decided to visualize, to put a rainbow in the sky to remind him that he will not flood our world. You guys get to use this data and information and provide some kind of recommendation, some kind of appeal, some kind of solution to this problem that you see here. People die. People survive. What is your recommendation to your teacher or to your classmate or to someone who's interested in this type of information? What would be your recommendation? Create a PowerPoint and use the DCOVAS to tell your story. Let's go. You can do this. You can create a statistical report in 10 minutes.
Let's go.
Good work. Now that you're all done, ensure that you submit both the Excel and the PowerPoint.